What's up, Warriors? You got Dylan here on an explanation video. I know that Epiphany519 gave me an email telling me that Home Free released a lyric video for which I think the song is called I've Seen. And it looks to me as if that is another redo from the past. So I decided to see if an actual video would be released instead of reacting to the lyric video, only because I've never heard the song before and I wanted the full ambiance of a studio video, I guess you could say. Unless for some reason there's no video coming, I'm sure someone will let me know down in the comments. As I was looking at this and looking into it, something interesting crossed my eyes. Is that a good way to put it? I don't know. But lo and behold, I see a video from Mr. Austin Brown himself titled Why I'm Leaving Home Free. The video says it's from February 16th, so I'm super duper late on this. As many of you know, if you're not a home fry and you don't know, Austin Brown, I think he was the high tenor in the vocal group Home Free, and he announced, well, him and Home Free announced, I don't know when, was it January or February? Anyways, they announced that Austin would be leaving the band, and I mean, I don't know how everyone else has taken it. I've taken it pretty hard, so I guess you could call me a sometimey fan. You could call me a sometimey fan, so all of the people who are all the time fans, I know, probably took this way, 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 way hard. But anyways, I think all I had ever heard about this was that Austin was wanting to explore his options as a solo artist. There was no hard feelings between Home Free nor him. But I see this video and I'm just kind of like, ooh, looks like maybe some tea might be spilled. I doubt it. It probably is the same story, but I want to see what Austin himself says about it. So I decided to react to this because I thought, this will be cool to react to, because I've never reacted to Austin speaking before. So anyways, I'm going to shut up and react to this. I'm going to pull it on up.
Well, y'all, here we are.
Hey, Austin. Hey, Amberly.
It's a brand new day. It's a day that, a younger me would have never expected to see or find, but we grow, we change, we find where the universe, where God wants us to be, and where we're meant to be. And for me, that is home. Building a family with this beautiful woman. So yes, I am leaving Home Free. There are so many comments, so many questions. We're going to do our best to address all of those. We're going to be going live in just a couple days. Check out all of our socials for that, so we can really dig into this a bit more.
Yeah, and answer all the questions that you guys, I'm sure, have.
Absolutely.
But we also wanted to come here and just kind of let you hear it from him.
Yeah.
Slash
straight
us,
from us.
because I'm here for moral support.
I want to say first off that everything is wonderful. Everything is the best it's ever been in my life, and I'm so grateful. My heart is so full. I'm so fulfilled on a daily basis. I've learned so much about myself over the last 3, 4, 5 years, and I have discovered something that I never thought I would want, which is to be home. I never knew what home was as a grown man. We traveled so much and so often, and then we got a preview, a little peek of home life during COVID, and it showed me so much. And getting back on the road was so much fun, and I'll always love shows. I'll always be in Home Free in my heart. Home Free and I are not done working together. I'm not done with acapella. All of that stuff is such a part of who I am. The band, my brothers. I love these guys so much. And what's amazing is that they love me too. And we want what's best for all of us. And they know that this is what's best for me. And having their support through this process is something that gives my heart wings. It makes me feel like it's what I'm supposed to be doing internally, within the Home Free band and the entire organization, all I've received about this whole growing moment has been positive support and love. I'm so grateful for that because we've been talking about this for a long time. This is not something that happened all at once. You know, I didn't wake up last week and go, I want to leave Home Free. That's not how this works. You know, this is something that I've been working through in my heart, with my therapist, with my spiritual and intellectual advisors for a long time. Going, oh, what am I actually searching for? What is it that I want? And I guess, right? What is the biggest reason for this moment? I want to have a family, and I want to be home with my family, and not have to change my life around when that moment comes. You know, good Lord willing, right? Knock on wood. You know, that we get to choose that moment. I want to be home, and I want to figure out how to have a livelihood just being at home. And that's not in the Home Free, realm of how it operates at this point. It's been an incredible run for me. The band is still going to keep going, still going to keep touring. I'm really excited about the process of trying to find somebody, that can replace me. Yeah, and it's not a replacement. It's a new thing, right? They're not going to try and do what I did. That'd be dumb, right? Like, that's not how this works. We're gonna. Home Free is changing and growing, and if you know anything about me, one of my favorite things in the world is change.
Yeah.
I love it. I thrive on it.
I do not. I am not. But I will say too, I think I would be lying if I said that I wasn't shocked and concerned and a little scared when you first kind of started talking about this with me. And
I mean, I would agree. I felt the same way.
Yeah,
it's like, am I really feeling this way?
There was a lot of conversations, but I do vividly remember the moment that I went, I get it. I get it. And it was when you became just so, just deeply emotional, talking about how excited you were to have a Christmas, because it's been more than a decade that you guys do Christmas tours every year,
and they're awesome. The carols are amazing. It's so much fun.
But
bringing so much
Christmas
life and love to everyone.
Is running in on Christmas Eve, and sometimes running out the day after Christmas, and then continuing to tour through.
Sure.
But seeing how emotional you got talking about being able to put up lights and decorate the tree and go drive around and see all the drive through light things that they do here in Nashville.
I want to be home at Christmas. I could almost cry thinking about it, but I'm gonna keep it together for you guys.
That was the moment that I was like, okay, I get it. This makes sense. And regardless of how we felt when we first started talking about it, I told you from then, and I truly and genuinely mean it, I will follow you to the ends of the earth. Oh. Whatever you want to do.
Well, ain't that sweet?
I love you. And this is where we are now.
And one thing I would like to address, and again, there's so much more to this and to what our plans are, and to all that stuff is coming, but right now it's just about, connecting with you, the viewer, who's here with us now and is interested in this moment. Like, thank you for joining us on this journey, because we don't know where we're going. We have a lot of plans, but I'm just going to let the universe continue to guide me exactly where we are meant to be. But this is my decision, There's been a little bit of kickback, a little bit, and it's to be totally understood. We've been
who's kicking back,
for so many people for the last 10 years, and so for me to be leaving that moment, it's sad. It is in so many ways. It's also incredibly hopeful and exciting, but it is sad, and I'm here to honor that. And I want you to know this is my choice. This isn't something. This was never her idea. A, B. I need you guys to respect her and stand up for her, okay? Because there are so many people, and it's maybe 5% of the thousands of people commenting and joining the conversation here. But Amberly's not Yoko, and I'm not John Lennon, and I'm also not done with Home Free. It's just a new moment. It's a new incarnation. We have plans. There will be more music down the line. I will still perform with Home Free upon occasion. But for the
What in the
moment, I'm going to
world?
learn how to be home. You're fine. It's big. It's a big time for all of us. I've cried a lot about this. We talked about this with our super fans first last night, and they got to see me not be able to keep it together near as much because it's change is hard. It's also good, but it is hard, and I'm just here to share with you guys. I want to talk so much more about this, but I'm not going to ramble on because if you know anything about the two of us,
We will talk for
we can
hours.
ramble on. But again, I think we've decided that on Sunday, February 18th at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, we're going to go live. We're going to
On
try.
all the platforms.
We're going
if
to do
we
our
can.
best to go on all the platforms. We might even get a buddy to come by and moderate the comments on all
Yeah.
three of them for us, 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it works, but I've gone live on a few. You gotta have multiple devices, and it's kind of ridiculous. But
Yeah.
like, why not go live everywhere at once? Because we want to talk to you guys about
Yeah.
this. I want to share with you all the things that I'm so excited about. The
We know
music
change is
that we're excited
scary.
about. Tim and I have a lot of stuff still planned together. We actually just got an edit back of a music video that him, myself, and Chatham and Louisa did.
Yeah.
So there's going to be more music. There's going to be more life. There's going to be more content, more vlogs. We're really
Yeah.
digging back into Beating the Bass. We have some big dreams for a wildlife rehabilitation hospital, sanctuary, center. We've got all kinds of stuff going on, and I'm just excited to be at home and to build something. And to have a community, guys, because that's the other thing about touring so much, especially for someone who's socially the way that I am, the way that we are, really. When I tour so much, it's hard for me to build a community at home, here in Nashville. And now that we've been home a little bit more, I'm excited because, like, I'm feeling like, a person with a tribe again for the first time in ages. And I'm like, oh wow, I didn't even know I was missing it. But like, just being able to go to my buddy's house, who lives a couple miles away, because I want to and have the time to, that's so good for my heart. And so I'm excited for you guys to see the growth. Home Free's not ending. They're only going to become better. I'm excited for all the changes, the new music that they're going to be doing, the new directions, as well as the old directions, all at once. This is
we're
a good thing. I
eternally
promise
grateful,
you.
y'all.
This is what's best for all of us. I know that I couldn't continue in that vein and be happy and good to people. So
and they
it was
knew
time.
that, and
Absolutely.
they were so
Yeah.
kind and so generous, and they took their time to really dive in with Austin on how he was feeling and what could be done. And it was a long road to reach the point where we are now. It is nothing but good vibes. They are our family. They will continue to be
Always
our
and forever.
family. And we just wanted y'all to hear that from us. We understand change is hard. We understand that y'all are feeling a lot of different emotions right now, but we wanted to come here and assure you all that this is not the end of Home Free or the end of Austin Brown or the end of the relationship between Home Free and Austin Brown. We are one big happy family, and we're going to tell you lots more about that on Sunday.
Yeah.
So if you want to come join us, we'll be live.
We'll be live.
Everywhere.
So tune in. We'll send out a link to the email list, or like links or just a reminder. So if you're not signed up for the email list, go to austinbrownmusic.com. Sign up for the email list. You'll be included in all the announcements to come. It's a big time, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for your support. Thank you for sticking up for us. For the folks who maybe are a little less understanding of what we need to do for our heart, and that is this moment. I love you. I'm so excited. Thank you.
I've got to say that this is the first time that I've ever watched Amberly and Austin together, not, doing a TikTok or a YouTube short or whatever they do, not being funny, not doing, their little cute videos. This was an actual, sit down talking video. This is the first time I've ever seen that, and they're perfect for each other. That's one thing I needed to say is you could just see the love for both, on each side, but get you a man, ladies. If you're single, get you a man who looks at you as Austin looked at Amberly throughout this whole video, because I'm a little jealous, but you could just see and actually feel the love that's there between them. I'm actually very shocked too. I'm shocked to find out or to hear that there were people in the home free community that was giving them backlash. Who and why? And first of all, that makes absolutely no sense. Like, we hear and have seen over our lifetime, we've heard bands break up, groups break up, someone leaves a group just because they want to be, solo. Other things tear groups apart, people apart, even, ensemble actors and actresses that you think are friends when you're watching them on the show, but then you find out later that no, they were never friends. They totally didn't get along while shooting, but they did a great job acting. It's crazy to me that there would be people, and I know that Austin said it's like a 1% of the fans, if you can call them fans. You're gonna call Amberly Yoko Ono? That's like the most ridiculous crap I've ever heard in my life. And to be honest with you, I don't even know the story about John and Yoko, and I honestly don't even know the reason why John left, if he left. I don't know what happened with them. But that's the dumbest thing in the world, to compare that. And that just, to me, shows a bit of jealousy, passive-aggressive jealousy. Just, it's just unbecoming, especially from a fan base that, I certainly don't know every single home fry out there, but most of the home fries that I've associated with or have spoken to me or through comments and stuff like that all seem very sweet, kind people. And I can't imagine people who are fans of theirs would show such disrespect and craziness towards them too, because they don't owe anybody anything. Actually, this whole video, I felt it was super genuine. More genuine than the public deserved, to be honest with you. It was nice that they did that, but it was still way too genuine, way too much, because Austin looked like he was near tears. Amberly was near tears. She was wiping tears, I believe, whenever they were talking about the comments that people were giving. That just upsets me. That, why? And that, yes, they're celebrities and stuff, but the way social media is now, people see these things. People see what you write. I'm nowhere in comparison, but it's like me when people, keyboard warriors who want to say and, put whatever is in their mind to the keys and post it for the world to see. You have no regard for what your words do to people, how it hurts someone. To see that words of their fans affects them like that, it surprised me. It really did. And I'm not saying that these are, hotshot celebrities that don't care about their fans. They're way up at the top. And I'm not saying that about them. I'm just saying that for who they are and what they do, and for the huge fan base that they have, it shocks me that a 1%er could affect them like that. I'm speechless on that. But also I'm angry that people are out here being vile. It just makes me so mad. But anyways, I'm going to get off of that. Everything made sense. What he was saying, it makes sense as a celebrity who has probably been on the road for most of his life. He wants to be able to go outside in his yard and do things in his yard and go to the store and, hang out with family and friends like normal people do, instead of having to rush out on a plane, right after a holiday. That makes sense. It totally does. It's great that he's realizing that now while he's young, while they're both young, so that they can get a move on that, you know? So I applaud him. I applaud him and her for their decision and for sharing that with their public, with their fans, because they really didn't have to. They really didn't. And how many celebrities out there really lie to us? You know what I mean? I wasn't getting that from them. It all seemed very genuine to me. So I think that's all I need to say about this. I didn't expect to get angry or heated because of some weirdos who can't keep their thoughts to themselves. Didn't realize I'd get upset, but I'm shocked to hear some news like that. But anyway, it answers some questions I had about his departure. But I want to know what you guys thought about that video. I know it's super old and everything, but you know, your feedback always helps me and helps give context to what I just watched. You probably have more insider info than I do. I'm looking, you know, at the Christmas gathering in the warm, cozy house from the blizzard outside. That's what I'm looking at this as. Yeah, this was a different type of video for me to react to, and I didn't mind it one bit. So, Epiphany 519, thank you for letting me know about the lyric video. I hope you're not upset that I made that decision. I think this was way more interesting. But I will definitely be on the lookout for the I've Seen video, which I'm pretty sure is around the bend somewhere. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a like. And if you're new to my channel, I hope there's something on here that will make you want to subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me on this explanation video, and I can't wait to see you in whatever comes next. Bye!